hello. Hey, hello. What's up? Welcome. Sitting here feels so bizarre because I haven't sat here. I genuinely don't think since my stream last Sunday, I streamed with Patreon. I don't sit at my desk. Like in this stage of editing, I am not at my desk. I'm just comfy in my chair. And so sitting at the desk feels bizarre. It's dirty. Not dirty. It's cluttered. I haven't put things away that I've taken out in a while. So it just feels strange. For the beginning of the first stream, what I'm going to be doing is cleaning up my area and making it presentable so I can dive in. But welcome in everybody who is here live. Let me know what you're working on. If you're editing, if you're drafting, if you have a word count goal you want to hit tonight, let me know. And for those of you who are watching the replay, let me know in the comments what you're working on, and what your goal is for the stream, what you want to get done. I know replays aren't always as fun as watching them live. I feel like I'm not somebody who enjoys watching replays. I like to be in on the conversation. But there are people who do watch replays. So if that's you and you're being productive all by your lonesome, I'm very proud of you. And I'm proud of everybody else who showed up here live tonight as well. I worked on my book a little bit this morning on my own time. I'm on chapter 10, which chapter 10 I wrote at the beginning and needed writing in the beginning and needed drafting. The beginning of the chapter needed drafting. But I feel like now what I am on is just kind of copying and pasting dialogue that I had used in a previous scene that is no longer in draft 3. So I can pull the dialogue from that scene from draft 2 and put it in this scene in chapter 10. So that's what I'm going to be doing. My goal is to do one chapter a day, but Lord have mercy, these chapters are giving me grief these past few days, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll pick up the pace. The goal is to finish my I guess draft 3 edits, my going through things by the end of March, which only gives me 15 days, right? 15 days. So we'll see. I might be close. It might turn into something that I have to work a few days in April on it still, but I think we're still on a good track. It's still going okay. Because we're really close to almost being completely copy and paste. Not completely, but copy and pasting, no more new scenes. I just had to add a few new scenes into the beginning for more chemistry, but so we're getting close. We're getting close to. Please let me be getting close, please. I'm just going slower than I thought I would be, so it's just alarming. But hello, my friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Zara, hello. Long time no see. Glad you could pop in. Oh, my goodness. How have you been? Hope you've been well. Friends, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Also cleaning up a lot and time my desk and put laundry away. That might do some homework. Gotcha. Hello. Working on hitting 10K words, my romance book, currently at 6,457. Awesome. Do you think you'll get that today, or do you think you might need today, tomorrow? I don't remember how fast you write, Monroe. I can't remember off the top of my head, but hang on. Oh my goodness. My Huggle is covering my drink. The Huggle was in this seat, and I'm like, geez, no wonder I couldn't find it, because I had my chair pushed in for the past how many days? Hang on a second. Oh my goodness. Also, hopefully, I'm really hoping the Wi-Fi remains steady because it's so windy outside. Hoping that we have some good Wi-Fi. Nothing goes out or anything. Doing admin stuff, admin books, and then have to feed Riley, my dog. Inimitable. I'm really bad with words. I'm very sorry I mispronounced that, but very fun. Writing a Disney diary. Fun. Disney diary. Love. I'll be outlining a screenplay this evening. Awesome, Melissa. My desk has been conquered by a sewing machine. Oh, that went sent twice, but that's funny. Working on Haju and Jaehwa. I also did some character mood board face claims stuff. I'm on Hajun's point of view for chapter 7, and Jaehwa is going to meet Hajun's brother. Wow, lovely. We love. Finalizing my outline for a gothic paranormal romance. That's been fun. I'm actually enjoying it. Almost done. Oh, yay! Yay! Glad that it's going well. I like the sound of it. Gothic paranormal romance. I like the sound of that. Trying to write over 50K words this month, currently above 27K. Hey, you're over halfway, and the month is halfway today. Hello, you're crushing it. Crushing it. I can't decide what I want to do. Either I edit my fantasy or I try to find out what and how to design a storyboard for a scholarship I'm thinking of applying for. I mean, they're both very fun. The scholarship, that's cool and important. So that might be what you want to work on. But very cool. I think if I stay motivated and not distracted, I might be able to hit the goal. Epic. You've got this. I'm rooting for you. I don't have really a word count goal. I would love to finish chapter 10 today. I think that's my goal, like, for the whole day. I'm just not sure I'm going to hit it in the stream. Do you know what I mean? So, because if anybody doesn't remember, we have 4 streams, 4 25-minute streams. And yeah. But that usually takes us, I have to be off by 10. So it takes us I don't have to, but like my dad goes to work at 10. So like I like to go upstairs and be like, hey, have a good day. You know what I mean? Like chat for a minute or two before he has to head out. So, but if it's okay if I can't make it tonight. I've been good, Sarah. I'm very busy with running a publishing company, but also medical stuff. Hopefully medical stuff will be done this year. Oh yeah, hopefully it will be. But love that that you're busy with your publishing company. Love that. And I did pronounce it. Yes. I will say too, I want to preface, I need to change out this contact. I have to change my contacts once a month. This one's pushing a month by a few weeks. I need to change it. So the text on my side is so small. I have to lean in to read it. So if I ever mispronounce something or like missay something, stutter, it is because I should change this contact lens because it's just kind of fuzzy. You know what I mean? So just wanted to put that out there because I'm reading and I'm like, I really gotta lean in to see some of these words. So in case anyone is curious, officially at 13,085. I also have news. Well, share the news with us, friend. Share it with us. Hannah, hello. Glad you're here. I'm going to be doing dishes the first sprint, and then on the 2nd through 4th one, I'm going to try to get 1,000 words goals high tonight. I love that, though. I love that you've got a high goal. Epic. I'm writing a murder mystery romance books that get the 4K mark. Oh, no. Are you somebody who is able to skip around? Because I know there's sometimes like chronologically, I should say. Sometimes it's really hard to skip around chronologically, but I'm curious. It also depends on how long you've been stuck on it. Because if you've been stuck on it for a while and are ready to move on, it could be a good idea to move around outside of chronological order. But I don't know. Are you drafting it? You're drafting it. You're stuck at the 4K mark. Duh. See, sometimes I gotta walk myself through my questions. Okay, just give me a break. But hopefully tonight, something clicks, we can get the ball rolling. Hopefully the combined energy and excitement of the stream helps you to get the ball rolling. Yes. Tabitha, hello. My sister just made starter from scratch. I'll be eating and writing. Lovely. I need to work on my cozy. I feel like I've rewritten it like 3 times now. So frustrated. I have trouble balancing mystery and romance. Gotcha. I feel like it can be tough to balance. I tried writing fantasy romance once, and I could not balance the fantasy elements and the romance elements. I feel like I would have trouble juggling any other genre but romance. So I feel that. It's an animation-related scholarship, and I'm scared I'm simply not a good enough artist to bother trying to design 2 storyboards for because I've never actually. Honestly, friend, I mean, I understand lacking confidence in yourself because like everybody has those moments, but I feel like it's still something you should do. You should still make it a goal for yourself to do this because like, hey, what's the harm in doing it? You know what I mean? It's not a waste of time because any time you spend on it is still good practice. So I say do it. After 2 months of being a licensed driver, I bought a green 2015 Kia Soul. Fun! Oh, yay for buying a new car. Love it. Those kinds of purchases are always so fun. Let me share my screen. Look at that. We're getting started on our first sprint, and we're only barely out of the 10-minute mark. You know, I'm proud of myself. Yay for keeping the random. Lord have mercy. Yay for keeping the rambling to a minimum. Goodness gracious. Okay, it's fine. 25 minutes on the clock. We will see where we end up. I'm rooting for you. You got this. In 3, 2, 1. Best luck. I'll see you in a hot second. Okay. How did we do? How did we do? How did we do? Did I even get a page? Oh, no, yeah, I did. I copied a page and worked on a page. Yeah, I did good. I don't know. I feel like that was a good one. Good sprint. How do we do? Let me light my candle. I'm still working on Mary Cookie. Like I said, I haven't been sitting at my desk, so I haven't been lighting a candle. And like the Christmassy scent we're still working on it. Although I'm gonna be bummed to run out of candles because I am a baked goods candle person. And they don't have a lot of baked good candles with the springtime. So boo. How do we do? Sorry, my freaking mouse. I wrote 661 words, so that's 7,116 out of 10,000. You've got this. You're doing so well. Great job, Monroe. 435 words, double spaced at 5 pages. Lovely. Great job. Start with a dumb question. No dumb questions here. No dumb questions here. This is my first time watching it live. It's supposed to be muted or did it happen? It is supposed to be muted. So the whole, I mean, like some people, I feel like I attended one stream where somebody didn't have themselves muted, and I feel like my focus would be out the window. Your guys' focus would probably be out the window. But they're sprints, so we're all supposed to be kind of like focused for 25 minutes. So if I cannot, if I can be silent, just have the timer running, that kind of works better. That way I don't accidentally cough and scare the heck out of you guys. But yeah, it's muted. But if you can't hear me now, then you did hit a button. But the 25 minutes ones are muted. 552. Awesome job. Got some brainstorming done. Are you still going to move your photo wall like woodsy candles? Woodsy candles are good too. As for the photo wall, I'm not gonna I think what I'm gonna do is take down the mini one. Take down the small one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. But for the big one, I have a lot more that need to really go up. Tons more to go up. So I think what I'm gonna do is shift it over at some point. But I have made the decision to downsize my photo card collection. So to take the ones that I'm just not kind of like overly attached to and then to sell them. It's been a long time coming. I've been going back and forth with it for a while, and I actually was just filming that for a vlog. If you saw me in the back over there during the beginning of that last 25 minutes, I was talking to the vlog about this very topic. I have made the decision to downsize, and like I said, I've been kind of going back and forth through it, but I won't harp on it really much but just long story short, I am much happier here than I was in my apartment. And I actually started collecting all those photo cards while I was at my apartment. So I started August of 2023, I would say. And so that's when my collection started. And kind of October 2023 throughout the rest of 2024 was when I was just having a terrible, terrible time. And so collecting those photo cards kind of just became one of the biggest aspects of happiness in my life. And I felt like I just, they just made me so happy to buy new ones and get new ones in the mail and all that stuff. So, but now it's not my main source of happiness. Now I feel a lot better mentally and I just feel much, much better that I don't need all those photo cards. And I've been going back and forth. I'm like, well, I don't need them. I can still keep them. You know what I mean? It's not hurting me to keep them. But then I kind of got into my head, if somebody else is looking for some of those photo cards or somebody else might need them, I would love to give them a new home. So I'm going to be selling I genuinely don't know how many I'm going to be selling. I haven't really looked at the wall and thought about which ones I could part with. But it's kind of funny because I was really just talking about it. But yeah, but the ones I do keep, and I'm still getting some more in the mail. The ones I do keep, I still think I'm going to have it on this wall, but I'm going to shift it over to where this is. And then so I can fill up more of the full wall. Does that make sense? Because right now they're separated. I told you I wasn't going to harp on it, but you know, you get me talking about K-pop, and I can talk about it forever. But anyway, yes. And I also want to say, like, I feel like when I first started collecting, I don't remember the username, but somebody told me that I was going to regret buying all these photo cards, that I was going to regret it because I'll never be able to make my money back, and it's an obsession, and I'm going to come out of that obsession at one day and regret how much money I spent on the whole K-pop thing. And that's not the case. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't go back and change anything about my K-pop collection. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think we all have things that we latch on to when we need them the most. And for me, it was those photo cards. And I genuinely, I bought them knowing I wouldn't make my money back on them. I don't care about making my money back on them. Um, you know, I think that's kind of a silly way to live if you restrict yourself from doing anything because you're never going to make your money back. But I just wanted to say that, like, I'm not like, I don't regret how many photo cards I have on the wall. I don't want anyone to think I regret it. I'm very much so, like, I could keep them if I wanted to. I'm just saying, if somebody else might need them, somebody else, it might make somebody else in their low period, it might brighten their day a little bit. So, yes, done. Pretty good. Got one section down. Got my MMC's introduction planned out. To be specific, working on the zero draft. Awesome. Well, yay for one section down. Yay for a zero draft. Love it. My candle that's burning is by Better Homes and Garden, and it's a scent of grapefruit and yuzu. Interesting. Love that. I don't know what yuzu smells like, but I'm sure it smells good and fruity, to be honest. Lovely. 646 words. Current word count is over 28K. Epic Sarah. Did some of my dishes. Great job. No, we're not going to sneeze. We're not going to sneeze. I finally got my new iPad Mini Pro. Oh, yay. So have you been like customizing the apps and everything that you wanted to, or you just got it? Got back in the middle of the first sprint from a softball game that I ranted about during the sprint. My university's team won, though, but by a point. Yay for winning by a point. Yay for winning. Yes. I love it. I'm glad you're here. Just a few edits, something special. Still can't decide what I really want to do. Hey, well, at least you got a little bit done. That's amazing. Nice. I don't have a lot of photo cards because I only have one room on my closet wall. Gotcha. A lot of people have like photo cards for in binders. That's kind of like the popular way to collect, is you just put them in binders. But for me, I like them on display. I have a binder for my album photo cards, but you are welcome. Glad you're here. I feel the same. I have a small photo card collection in my closet wall. I call my shrine. I have a bunch of merch and manga, and that makes me so happy to see it. And that's the important thing. It makes you happy. I love that. I love that so much. Like, you can't see, but I have all my K-pop merch on my bookshelves. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love it all. Sounds like they gave you the happiness when you needed it, and now you can move on. So nice. Exactly. Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was, I needed it. You know what I mean? I have no regrets. Got my other load of laundry out of the dryer and almost all the clothes put away. Lovely, Haley. Great job. Great job being productive. I hate the idea of you shouldn't spend money on this because one day you won't like it anymore. You deserve to enjoy what you like now. Exactly. And I mean, I got comments a lot from people who are like, and the thing is, I want to say they're coming from a good place. Do you know what I mean? But it always comes from that condescending place. Like, oh, you won't like this in a few years. You shouldn't spend your money on it. Or like, oh, I've been there. I know better than you. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody's different. I get it. You don't want to spend your money on something you could fall out of love with. That's cool. That's fine. But I have bounced around from hobby to hobby many a times in my life, and I know what it's like to spend money on things that I will never make that money back on. You know what I mean? So that's never a fear of mine. You know what I mean? I don't know. Shrug. Some people, I just don't get them. Me either, but it smells good. I'm a baked goods kind of girl, but I love manly smells. Oh, same. There's a candle scent that I always love whenever I smell it, but I don't know what it is. So good. Current candle burning, cinnamon spiced vanilla from Bath & Body Works. I also really like the baked goods candles as well. There are a few that keep getting rebranded that are chocolate based. Chocolate based. Yes. You know what? I said yes. I'm not totally sure. I don't think I have any chocolate based ones, but I love caramel ones. Caramel ones get me. They get me. I would rather regret the things I did than regret never doing them. Exactly. You know what? I agree. I agree. And to like, how can I regret something that made me so happy? Do you know what I mean? Like my cousin and I, we talk a lot about when we first started buying albums, we went hard on buying tons and tons and tons of albums. And it was because we both had a little bit of a shopping addiction because we were both horribly depressed at the same time. So like we bought these albums and we would have so much fun. We'd buy them at the K-pop store, come back to my house, and like we would sit across from each other at my table in my dining room, and we would have the same albums that we bought, and we would open them together and flip the pages together and like talk about how cute the boys look, and then we'd flip our photo cards over and talk about like, oh my gosh, sometimes we would trade, you know what I mean? And like now thinking back, I can recognize like we spent so much money on albums, like so much money on albums, but the joy that brought us into like a period of time where both of our lives are really struggling is like I would not want to go back and do anything differently. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yes, that's a lot of money, but sometimes, I don't know. I could have been unhappy and had money, or I could have had less money and had the stuff I wanted. Hello? I don't know. I think back about Sarah at the apartment and I'm just like, babe. I actually cried about it the other day. My mom and I we went shopping together. And I was just thinking back, like I'm thinking about how much healthier and happier I am now. And I was just thinking back to Sarah who was just so miserable at the apartment. And I just started crying because I'm like, I feel so bad for my past self, but I'm like, I'm so glad that I had the little photo cards and the albums and things small things that brought me joy when I wasn't really feeling it, you know? I don't know. Why do people want to knock people lower than them and tell them not to do something because that makes them happy? You might end up getting over the photo cards at some point, but not anytime soon. And that's what I don't understand. I know. I always think the same thing. If it doesn't bother me, if it's not affecting me, like it's none of my business. It's none of my business. I get so many comments from people when I was filming my photo card wall for like my K-pop Instagram. People would have such horrible like mean takes on it, and I'm like, well, it's not bothering you. They were like, they would say like just call me names, call me things that just weren't nice. And it's like it's not bothering you. Move on. Like what does it matter? I don't know. It's my money, so I get to do what I want with it. I'm just saying. I really want the ATEEZ Golden Hour albums, but I don't want to go to Amazon. And the KQ Entertainment website shop scares me because of everything converted Korean won to USD. They don't have it automatically converted. The JYP shop does. That's a bummer if KQ Entertainment doesn't have it like automatically converted. Do you have any K-pop stores? There's a few K-pop stores online that are legit. Have you tried them? I've tried a few. What's one? Music Plaza is a good one that I bought albums from before. There's one called Adel House. I'll type it in the chat. But this one, I bought from them before. They're really good. They have cute little plushies. Don't get attached. Don't get obsessed with the. I bought 2 plushies so far. They're just so cute. It's a slippery slope with the plushies. I always used to get the New York cheesecake candle from Bath & Body Works around Christmas. Ooh, I bet that smells nice. When I discovered Amazon Japan, I got so many mangas. Oh, I don't know how much it cost because it was not in dollars. Sometimes, sometimes that's a good thing and bad thing, Sometimes, and if you didn't buy the stuff, you might regret it later. That's how I feel about 1D merch now. You get anything to have some of the stuff I didn't get back in the day. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't foresee myself ever selling my merch, to be honest. Like photo cards are very easy to sell because like the packaging's easy, the shipping's easy. It's very, very easy. But like merch would be difficult to sell. But like the merch, like I don't know, I could never see myself selling this cute little lamp. Do you know what I mean? Like oh, it's so cute, and I'll have it probably forever, to be honest. But I don't know. I feel like I am turning into more of a merch girly than a photo card girly, but I don't know. Sometimes we have to go through things and try things to find what we really like, and what makes us happy. Completely agree. Completely agree. No, I meant I would have to convert it. I know, but they don't automatically convert it for you. But it's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to check it out. Oh my god, I know back in 2009 it was the absolute worst. I love plushies. I have done that so fun. Plushies get me. Especially like freaking Stray Kids come out with so many of like their little plushies like for the band members and stuff. I'm like, you don't need them all, Sarah. You don't need them all, Sarah. I just have cuteness aggression over them. Oh. Anyway, we're ready to dive into our second sprint. You're making me want to get into K-pop more. I need more bands to be in love with. You should do it. I mean, I think honestly, I feel like there's probably a group for everybody. Like I know Stray Kids isn't for everybody because their just sound is a whole lot more like, different than normal K-pop, but there's definitely a group for everybody. Guess you're getting to K-pop. Having a small toddler will absolutely overtake you with plushies. I have been into Thai boy bands from a show called Mars. Ooh, fun. Fun. I haven't gotten much into Thai. I've listened to a few Japanese groups that were good. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but fun. On topic of plushies, I have 3 Squishmallows from the 19th Christmas movie and 2 X-Lab Squishmallows. Fun. Love it. On that note, let's start our second sprint. I love this conversation, but I'm sure there are many of us who are also like, let's get to the writing. And it's okay, because we need to be productive. That is what we are here for. We're not here to ramble about the cuteness, even though it's easy. 25 minutes on the clock. Yeah. Check with you in 25 minutes. Best of luck, friends. You got this. All right. How did we do? I think I'm actually like one sentence away from being finished with this chapter. I feel like it ends a smidge abruptly, but I'm not like, I'll tweak it. For anybody who's new to my process, I do 3 pass-throughs. I do 1 pass-through of copying and pasting and writing and filling in gaps, making sure everything is, good, works well, flows. Second pass-through, I read through it on a line level. So I, more so just make sure sentence structure works well, it's coherent, makes sense, tweak any words I want to tweak, make sure there are no repeated words, just more of like a line by line, sentence by sentence sort of level. And then the third pass through, I copy and paste it into Pro Writing Aid, catch my adverbs, I think is the word I want to use. It's a grammar checker, spelling checker, and it catches any words I have overused, like feel, look, smile, that sort of thing. So, and then once I'm finished with Pro Writing Aid, I copy it from that web browser and paste it into draft 3. So, actually, no, I make my edits still in my working document. I copy it from my working document, paste it into draft 3. So, yes. I forgot I did that. Shoot. I really need to turn off the live reactions. I really don't ever use them. But it's fine. How'd we do? Let me scroll up. Arriving at the 10:30 remaining mark, looking for 250 words. Got 136 words, got distracted. That's okay, though. Great job. Welcome in. Back. Took care of my mom and dog more. Also finally eating dinner. Lovely. Very nice friend. Very nice. 360 words, 4 pages. Epic. I got maybe 6 words, got distracted. That's okay. I actually also got distracted. I went upstairs and talked to my mom for a little bit. My anxiety lately has been like kind of through the roof. And so sometimes I need to go upstairs, have her just talk me off a ledge, talk me down. It's not like bad anxiety, but it's like my brain's thinking of so many things at one time that I'm like, I have to get them all out to her. And then I can, she helps me work through them. Like, I'm getting my hair cut on Monday, and I have just, been almost obsessively thinking over, what do I want this cut? What if they botch it? What if? And I'm like, I was sitting here trying to work, and that's all I could think about. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go upstairs and just talk with her for a second. I said, what if? She said, then it grows out. It'll grow back. Just don't do anything too major that it'll take too long to grow back. She's very good at talking me off the ledge. I think that's another reason why living alone did not work for me, because I had no one to, talk me down. But I also got distracted. So I'm in the same boat as you friends. Not as great as normal. I only wrote 345. Got stuck on describing the restaurant my main character is at with her date. I should have just moved on, but I didn't. That's okay. It is one of those things that sometimes you can fill in the gaps later, but I understand too, really wanting to have more of a finalized version in the scene you're in. So I get it. Sometimes settings can be rough. I made a hot chocolate and wrote 170 words. Awesome, Clara. Hot chocolate sounds lovely right now. I'm freezing too, so it sounds very nice. I love Perini. So good. It catches so many things that I never would have thought of. And I can see how many times I'm using passive voice, and sometimes I slip into it unknowingly. No, all the time I slip into it unknowingly. I don't think, oh, this is passive voice as I'm writing something. But I can quickly find it and check it, and it's just oh, this is so good. So good. That's probably one of the only writing sort of things I use, I would say, especially for editing. Managed to get a video edited and uploaded while also writing 2 or 3 pieces of dialogue in between waiting for the video to download and upload. Oh my gosh. Multitasker over here. Love that. I love multitasking when you can get so many things done productive at the same time. I had thought I named a mountain range on a map and instinctively went searching for it, only to learn I had not. Oh, boo. Hopefully you didn't search for it too long. And spent a lot of time looking and then realized, dang, I didn't do that. My words are just slipping together, friends. Lord of mercy. I've always done only Microsoft Word editor. It's like it can, for me, my Word editor catches like the big stuff, like, obvious stuff. Writing aid catches like for some reason my Word document does not catch when I misspell but. Like I'll type it because I type fast, so I'll type it BTU and I'll keep moving. But for some reason my Microsoft Word doesn't catch that. And so I'll plug it into Pro Writing Aid and it'll be like, this isn't the word you meant. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not the word I meant. But if I had done a spell check, I wouldn't have figured it out. So there's a lot of small things like that they catch, and grammar things I'm not so confident of. But I really love it for the adverbs. Is that the word I'm looking for? Hang on. Yeah, adverbs. And it also can catch emotion tells, it's just passive verbs. It's my jam. Something I love. I think I bought like a lifetime membership back years and years and years ago when it was a reward for winning NaNoWriMo. Like you got like a coupon. I think I got it then. Thank goodness. But $3.89, epic, great job. 619 words. My mailman character just read a letter to him from his girlfriend's deceased brother. Ooh, the drama, the angst. Took a shower. It's important, so I'm proud of you. I got all the laundry put away. Great job. Laundry is one of those tasks that I don't ever want to do. I actually have a pile of laundry that has been sitting on my floor for weeks. It kind of just there's always a pile of folded laundry on my floor. I'm not on my floor. It's a basket. Did I mention that part? It's not like just on my floor. It's in a basket on my floor. The basket is on my floor, but there's usually always a basket because whenever I go to do laundry, like to take my laundry to the washer, I unload that basket and then take it to the dryer, put the folded new stuff in, and then bring it back, and it just sits. Then again, I don't have closet space, so that could also make sense. I successfully extracted shed from my bearded dragon's nose. Oh, good job. I did maybe 100 words. Not much was done. I can't even imagine extracting shed from a bearded dragon's nose. Is it difficult? Is it? I don't know. Do bearded dragons bite? I don't know. I don't know anything about them. Love that we all seem to get distracted in that sprint. It was one of those sprints. Something was in the air. Huntington's point of view is 1,190 words, and total word count for this chapter is 2,389 words, with a total of 26 pages. Whoa, very nice. Love that. Like 3 minutes, so not a total waste, but I'll also not be closing this tab with the map now, so it'll work out for later. Gotcha. Okay, so that's good. Not too long. I'm also a fast typer, so I misspell a lot. I also overuse look and smile as well as balance between present and past tense, so I'll look into writing. I honestly really love it. I don't think do I have a code where you can get some money off? I don't know if I do or not. Let's look. For some reason I'm thinking I do, but maybe I don't. I know I have an affiliate link, but I don't think I have one that's a discount code. No. I don't think so. Nope. Nope, I don't. Boo. I wish. Oh, yeah, because this was the Lifetime Premium Pro was $300 for a lifetime, but I had to have gotten that on a discount. That's a lot of money. $300? I don't know. I did it years ago. Years and years ago. I don't know. But, where was I? This one. Just having to say hello. Hello, friend. Glad you could pop in and say hi. Hopefully you're doing well. I need another laundry basket. Mine is falling apart. It's pathetic looking. House for 3 years. That's when you've made it as an adult, when you have a laundry basket that has signs of love. Watched a show. Lovely. What show? Curious. Hello. Glad you can make it. We have 2 sprints left. 2 sprints? 2? Have we done 2 so far, I think? Yeah, 8:30, 2. So yay, great timing. I got Live Stream Premium Permanent discount too. Yeah. The discount was amazing for it. The discount was really good. But maybe I'll get eventually, maybe in a couple months with part of my school stipend. Oh, fun. Hopefully. But yeah. And if you're, I don't know if any of you also like have businesses, like writing businesses. If you're have like a publishing, business, you can use it as a write-off, because it's a writing tool. So yeah, yes, done. Two to go. Okay, cool. We ready to hop in? I think that break was kind of short, but that's okay. Because we all said we got distracted. And so maybe it's time to jump back in. Maybe. Recently bought the thesaurus books. They're so good, right? I actually have mine just right here, right now. I'm like, I have been referencing it so much as I'm editing. Seriously, the best. I literally cannot recommend them enough. I'm so glad you're enjoying them. They're so good, so helpful for just for writing. And so good. Bone season 7, episode 9. Well, lovely. Monroe, ready? Okay. It can be difficult, and they can bite, but both are very used to being handled. Technically, Jack with my sister, but she's 10 and so. Gotcha. My dog is barking. I should probably go check and see what she's barking about. So, 25 minutes on the clock. Perfect timing. I will check in. Remember, guys, no distractions. Let's task ourselves to try to be as distraction-free as possible, she says while she's really literally about to get up from her desk. But we've got this. Best of luck. I'll see you guys in 25 minutes. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get started. Okay. How did we do? I am starting my second read through, my second pass. I'm on page 9 of 14. I didn't really love how I ended the chapter, so I'm anticipating that, being in the moment of reading it through, I'm gonna be able to finalize, yeah. My brain's turning to mush, my friends. I'm gonna be able to have a solid. I could make the ending nice. Ugh. My brain is turning to mush. I think I am moving a little bit quick in this conversation. It's so funny because I don't remember my chapters ever being this long, consistently this long, but I don't know how to make my chapters shorter. This is 14 pages total in this chapter, but my chapters they're not usually this long. But everything that's happening is necessary. And I'm going through looking for words to cut, things to trim down, and it's all feeling necessary. Lord. My brother just came over and she heard him, but I thought she was, I don't know, man. I don't even know where my train of thought was. So let's go through the comments. Hang on, I gotta scroll up. 406 words starting on chapter 8. Awesome. Got my clothes in the dryer. Great job. Oh, I meant to click on this when we started. What music / background noises are y'all listening to right? I'm using the Oh Hello's Four Winds album. I listen to slowed down songs when I write, to be honest. Right now I'm listening to Ariana Grande, Point of View, slowed down. I listen to Taylor Swift, slow down. What are some other ones I listen to? For this book, I have been listening to a few more cello pieces and such, but not. I think my brother's right next door. Or maybe not. Maybe I thought I heard him. Sorry. Because now I just heard him upstairs. He must have come down to get a drink, and I'm trying to talk, but I'm feeling embarrassed. Yeah, I just listen to the slow and reverb sort of music. I don't know why that gets me more in the zone, in the mood. But yeah, that's what I listen to. Sometimes I listen to K-pop, but not really much anymore. When I'm writing, I listen to it all the time outside of writing, but when I'm writing, honestly, another thing too that I will say, I think I've noticed. So when I lived in my apartment, I was listening to K-pop, almost predominantly, and love K-pop pieces. But I do think I didn't really realize how much inspiration I got from music. Listening to songs, listening to the lyrics, and imagining the point of view from each character the person is singing about. And obviously, K-pop songs are also like that, but they're in a different language that I can't immediately recognize. But let's use Taylor Swift for an example. She kind of sings about relationships often. So I am able to kind of tap into the point of view for each character and think, oh, what are they thinking? Or what would their facial expressions be in the scene? I can envision that as I'm listening to the song. And it is just kind of not that I would ever write it. Sometimes I might, but it's still exercising that creativity side of my brain, because I'm visualizing facial features, facial expressions in a scenario where there's intense emotion. I'm just as if when I'm listening to English speaking songs, I'm exercising that part of my brain. But when I'm listening to K-pop, I'm just kind of vibing, But so when I lived in my apartment and I predominantly listened to K-pop, I think that kind of got me out of the habit of easily visualizing characters and easily visualizing how emotion portrays on a character's face. And since I've been home, I have really been trying to listen to more English speaking songs as I'm writing, and I find it's helped so much. So it's just so funny, the things that you don't really realize are so important until you've integrated them back into your routine, or it's just so strange, you know what I mean? And I mean, like, a lot of things are different now that I'm home, so it's probably not only that has made writing so much easier, but I do think I underestimated the amount of inspiration that I pulled from English-speaking songs. So it's very wild. It's very interesting to think about. You know what I mean? It's just interesting. Because around the time that I stopped being able to visualize characters and like kind of get and tap into scenes a bit easier was when I started heavily listening to K-pop. So it's just crazy, you know? Crazy the things you notice in hindsight. 522, finally picking speed back up. Epic. Didn't check words or filled in gaps in my chapter. Awesome job. Whole 59 words. However, it's more than what I've written this month. Then yay! Heck yeah! Heck yeah, that's amazing. 306 words. Not the most gorgeous words, but I got something out. Proud of you. Proud of you. Wrote my morgue scene. Very sad. What is getting me through is just thinking about when the love interests meet. Interesting. Morgue scene. Interesting. Very sad, though. 290 words. My brain is also mush. I think it's because I've done so much planning the past several days, but now that I'm trying to do prose, it's all gone out the window. Yeah, that switch is so hard. So hard. Sometimes, but I get you. I may or may not have sat on my phone the whole sprint by waiting to start the sports mystery series I came up with a few weeks ago. Fun. That's okay. For sitting on your phone, I mean. 584, only less than 700 words from 30K. Oh my gosh. Do you think you're going to do it tonight? Like, not on the sprints, because we only have one sprint left, but like all of tonight? You think you're going to hit it tonight, or are you going to try to hit it tomorrow? Jana, hello. Just finished an essay for next week, even though I'm on college break. Pretty happy with it. Great that you're getting ahead. It's for a class about photo albums, if anyone is wondering. Fun. I feel like it's okay to have an occasional long chapter if all the information is important. You should, if all the information is important, you should cut it. Yeah, for some reason my chapters have been like really long, like consistently long. I don't know. Normally my chapters are like 10 pages, but I've consistently had some that are like 14, 15. It's weird. I'll probably, when I read it like as a whole, because before I send this to my editor, I do want to read through it one more time for consistency and like continuity and all that. I think if it feels weird to me, I might try to see if I can break. The thing is, it's not like I have several scenes in one chapter. One chapter is typically one scene. Do you know what I mean? So there's not really a smooth spot to break the chapter. But my editor is also really good about catching where something might be too slow or too, like, you know. So if she thinks, because I mean, the chapters can be long as they don't feel long. Do you know what I mean? And right now, I'm going back through and I'm reading this, and it doesn't feel long. It's a little bit longer than I'm not used to, but it doesn't feel like it's dragging on. Does that make sense? Some books just work well with long scenes / chapters. It's just different pacing. I completely agree. I get that. I agree. Margot's book was similar. My boss and me. Oh no, that is frustrating. Worked on planning for a side project, figuring out character names now. Awesome. Planning for a side project. Fun. Fun. Oh my gosh, somebody commented on my page asking about an updated outlining video, and oh my gosh, you guys, I want to dive into my new series so bad. Yesterday I had 2 documents. So whenever I have snippets of dialogue for this new series, I make a document for the book that it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So far I have 3 documents of books. So 3 books so far with dialogue in it. Yesterday I wrote in 2 of them because I just have these dialogue snippets. I'm like, I don't want to forget this. But it's not time yet. And it's not even close to being time yet. I'm very sad. I'm using rainstorm sounds and white noise. I love storms. I always seem to be able to focus when the weather is stormy. Lovely. I love storms too. My storm like ambiance sound for my iPhone, it has birds chirping for some reason, so I don't use that one anymore, but I love storm sounds. It's because most of the time slow music is used in movies. Interesting. I mostly listen to One Direction, Who Could Guess, and Taylor Swift when I'm writing. It's definitely distracting, but also gets me in the most romance mood. Interesting. For me, lyric songs are not distracting. I don't know why. I know it's strange, but oh, my dog has the zoomies. 278. But I'm editing a battle with the main character on Dragon Back, so it's a whole thing. Well, epic. Very, very cool. That's to Monroe. 497. Great job. I love getting inspiration from music and music videos. Hence, Tristan is fascinated as fan casted as June. The visuals behind As My Teeth has been a chokehold. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Nightly goal is to reach 30K by mid. Oh, you've got this then, Sarah. You've got this. You've got this. Decent whole books to edit our chapters. Whole books. Whole books. Well, as whole as it can be. Some like usually for developmental edits, I never have the ending written when I send it to her. But draft 3 for my copy edits, I definitely have it as close to being done as I got it. You know what I mean? So usually it's always finished. Hopefully I can get to 2,000 in the next sprint. I need 500 more words. Ooh, you've got this. You've got this. Ah. Lovey just has so much to say about her. I feel like Margot had some longer chapters in Tinder. Yeah, she definitely did have longer chapters. Because I remember feeling a little worried about it, but she also had some shorter chapters. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's just strange. My brain is somewhat, and I think too, I was coming off of, did I tell you? I don't know if I told you or not. Coming off of September book, and September book is a young adult, and so I just feel like maybe because those ones were shorter chapters, I'm like, why is this chapter so long? But because I'm coming off of September book, do you know what I mean? So I listen to songs with lyrics to write. Gotcha. It's the no lyrics being distracting as much as OMG, I love a song I should do. I get that. I get it. Their name is, I just want to clarify I got it right. So it's Robin's Anthology on Instagram. Very nice. Very sweet person. Very, very sweet. And I've used her for like a lot of my books, so she knows what I'm trying to say when something's worded weird, so she can like help me like rephrase it. You know, it's just it's a great relationship. Maybe exactly. Yes, maybe I knew just have. I think that is it. I think I'm just gonna say that's what it is and stop worrying about it because it's nothing to be anxious over. I shouldn't be thinking about it that much, but I'm my own editor because I'm too broke to hire one. I do at least one read through. Anything that might be missing, I do mix all time spendings out. Definitely around betas. Yeah. Well, for the longest time, I did betas too instead of developmental editing because I also didn't have that much money. I did betas, but I switched to developmental editing when I had enough money to do so. So, yeah. I mean, I still do like a few beta, like one beta. But, you know, I just don't have a whole slew of outside opinions coming in as much because it did get hard for me after a little bit. So, so it's going to be Robin with a Y. Rob Y N Z Anthology. Yes, sorry. Thank you for clarifying because I forgot it was spelled a little bit differently. So, yeah. And if you message her, tell her I sent you. I don't think that does anything, but I don't know. If you want to. If you don't want to, it's okay too. Are we ready for our final sprint? Are you ready for our final sprint? 9:12. We've been so productive tonight. I'm actually proud of us. And I'm proud of myself for keeping my rambling to a minimum because impressive. And I just caught a glimpse of my camera, my vlog camera in the corner of my eye. I meant to vlog this whole time. Well, shoot. I know what you mean. Maybe my brain is doing the same because Margot's chapters seem longer than Addie's, but not in a bad way, if that makes sense. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely longer. 6:12 here in Spokane, Washington. Well, perfect time then. Perfect time for a sprint. Final sprint. Final sprint. 25 minutes on the clock. We got this. We've definitely got this. My goal is to finish the read through here in the document. I'm going to switch it over to Pro Writing Aid. I'm going to bust my butt, and we'll see if I can get it finished in Pro Writing Aid too. We'll see. Ready? We're going to go all in. We're going to full send. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. I'm rooting for you. Okay. How do we do? I'm almost done with Pro Writing Aid. I just have to look through my overused words, and then we're good. I have a lot of justs. I looked. I had 33 justs in this chapter. I'm like, whoops. Just is like my crutch word. I feel like just kind of makes things sound so natural, you know? But like, I can't have 33 instances of just. I think I trimmed it down to like 7, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But just is just like, I say it all the time. It's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I say just all the time. Makes things sound more natural to me. But yeah, most of that feels good. Yeah. So we'll be able to finish the sprint and get anything starting to be bad, have the flu. So I'll be the next sprint, hopefully with no more distractions. You'll get y'all's goals. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your night. You're probably already gone, but hopefully you're feeling better. Did the admin work I said I'd do tonight at the start of the stream. I have to go to bed now. Surprisingly tired early tonight, but so glad to be here. I'm glad you were here. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you got your work done. Have a good rest of your night. Sleep well. Wrote 515 for the last one, 8,504 out of 10,000, but I'm not done writing for the night, so I think I'll be able to hit tonight. Yeah, you got this. You definitely got this. Oh, you're gonna crush it. I wrote 93 words, snapped one of my friends that tried to find a tattoo. Oh, Snapchatted. Tattoo place. Oh my gosh, I'm old, Lord. So I can figure out prices and choose which one to go to for the tattoo I want. Fun. Research is important. I've hit 1,564 in total with my word count goal for today and wrote 367 words for that last sprint. Awesome job, Sierra. 621 words, making my total word count 30. Oh, I bet you. Were you like typing fast towards the end, or did you not check at all and you were just hoping? Either way, love that for you. Congratulations. Great job. Great job. 524, making my total for the stream 2,051. Heck yes. Oh, so many great milestones, so many great goals achieved. Oh, I'm happy for you. Yeah, guys, we did great tonight. We did so good. I finished. I'm like, I have like few words to check. Believe, think, know, knew, maybe, and I did my just already. So those are the only words I have left to check, and then I'm done with chapter 10. And chapter 10 can get put into draft 3. We're so great. Just read a few pages from my book. Pretty relaxing end of the night, if I say so myself. Absolutely. Didn't give very many words, but I impulsively added another high-stakes moment of danger to my battle scene. We love the sound of that. I'm also going to look at places to go on the weekends now that I have the Green Goblin. Maybe a trip to MN in the next 2 weeks. Ooh, fun. 366 words. Last sprint, I wrote a world-building word salad about mountains and a really bad winter 400 years prior and around. This sprint, I decided to write chapter descriptions and ended up accidentally describing Kyoto. That's funny. But I love that, though. That sounds cool. Those words are just flowing out of me. Heck yes. Oh, yes. It's the best feeling, too. I didn't count, but spent some of the time trying to describe a character. I always end up using the same characteristics, brown hair, brown eyes, etc. Gotcha. I feel like sometimes it's just easy for how, like, you know, easy to picture something in your mind's eye, too, what you know. So I get that. I'm probably going to put a movie on, maybe Hamilton to watch. Yes, Snapchatted. Snap sounds better than Snapchatted to me. Gotcha. I don't know why. For some reason, I'm like, you Snapchatter? You about tattoo parlors? I'm like, no. The teen speak is snapped. Hannah went to the mall. Fun. Well, you just came on in time for us to say goodbye. The duality of man, relevant to infant dumping, and accidentally stealing pre-existing characters. Fun. Funny. That's funny. That's not fun. Everything else was fun. That was funny. Lord. My brain's mush, guys. Mush. Absolute mush. Our next writing sprint is going to be next Saturday. Same time. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. If you're on Patreon, I I have our Patreon streams. Check the schedule for Patreon. But if not, I'll see you next Saturday. And yeah, I hope you guys have the rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Bye.